Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Xochitl. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can keep up with all of my videos, especially if you love makeup reviews, demos, tutorials, and more. Today, I want to talk about some high-end products. I know I love my drugstore products here on my channel, but I know for me personally, and probably for you as well, you have the urge to splurge. Like, honestly, it's like, can you really stay away from Sephora forever? Can you actually stay on just that one affordable side of Ulta? You always kind of want to venture off a little bit and check out, see what's going on in the high end, but some products, one single product can cost anywhere from like $24 for a lipstick to $30 for lipstick, $50 for an eyeshadow palette. Like, the prices really go up. Like, your dollar does not stretch as far when it comes to the high-end category as it does to the drugstore. So it can be kind of difficult to try to pick and choose what's worth your money, what one product is worth spending $20+ on. Sometimes you can justify it really easily. Sometimes it's difficult. So today I wanted to talk about products worth spending your money on. And to me, these are products where, one, yes, I would buy it again. Two, I've bought it again and will continue to have it a staple in my makeup collection aside from my drugstore. This is definitely a go-to product of mine. This is a favorite. This is something where, especially these lipsticks, I had to scour around my purse because it's just one of those things I just always have with me. It makes a difference in my makeup routine, and I honestly do not know regrets with buying this product. So I just wanted to give you guys some of my recommendations, some products that I think are totally worth your money. And honestly, not everything makes the list. I do buy some high-end products where I was like, yeah, that was great, but I wish I had that $50 back, type of a deal. I definitely tried not to include any limited edition products, some discontinued products. So apologies if there is something that I mentioned that isn't on here, no longer available. Like, there was definitely the Dose of Colors Desi Katie collection that I wanted to mention, but that's limited edition, so I didn't. But I would definitely give Dose of Colors a chance. Those are the only products I had. So let's start. We've got a couple of items in each category. I don't know what to start with first. How about we start with complexion products and work our way from there? So foundations. Foundations is tricky. Foundations is definitely something that can take a while to find the right product for you. Or like me, you can have several favorites to kind of rotate around. But definitely depends on your skin type, your skin preference, coverage preference. And there's just so many products at Sephora where it's like, okay, I'm going to invest. This is an investment. Sephora is an investment. And you really want to make sure this product's going to work for you. A couple of foundations that I would totally recommend, I think, are 100% worth it. Let's talk about some new favorites for dry skin. It's a new product, but I think this is 100% worth it. I just bought it, but I can't put it down. And I think it's a new launch, but they did a great job. It's the Fenty Pro Filter Hydrating Foundation. This product was a product that just needed to launch a while ago for us dry skin girls. Luckily, they finally did in 2019. And I think this is like the best thing ever for dry skin. I can't stop using this, from like everyday wear to glam looks. I love it. I love that it comes with a pump. I also love that the price tag is not as crazy, but still $35 for a foundation. That can seem pretty pricey for some people, even me. I'm just like, I don't know, what should I spend that $35 on? Foundation, yeah, okay, no regrets. But I love the Fenty foundation, medium coverage hydrating foundation. I think dry and normal skin will really enjoy this. I just did a review and demo on this foundation, pretty much most of the products I've used here on my channel, so I'll put links down below. With this one, I think it was totally worth the splurge, and it wasn't even that bad of a splurge. The next product, definitely a splurge. This is one of those I can buy every 2 to 3 years, and maybe if I want to splurge, is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I bought into the hype, I tried it out, and I'm here to confirm that the hype is real. I think for dry to normal skin, you will fall in love with this. I think oily skin, it could be a hit or a miss. I think it depends what products you use for your face primer, what products you use to set it. Also, same thing for normal to dry skin. But I love how luminous this foundation is, and I also love how it wears throughout the day. I wore it for a wedding. I think it just melted in the skin really nicely, kind of gave me that airbrush type of a look. Not too heavy. It's definitely a lighter coverage, but buildable light coverage foundation. So if you want to go that route, you definitely don't like medium coverage, you want something light that you can build up, I think this is the route to go, but it is about like $65. So make sure you get color matched, and you may get color matched well. And this is definitely one of those, like, it's my birthday, I worked hard, or I worked pretty hard, I think I deserve it. I definitely deserve it product. This is it, but I don't think you'll fully regret it. Just, it might hurt a little bit, but once you put it on your face, you're like, but what does that matter? It makes you forget a little bit. And, you know, you can wear this and eat ramen for a couple of weeks or a month or two, but you're going to be looking bomb eating that ramen. Oily skin girls, don't want you to feel left out. A great universal foundation for everybody, which is difficult to do because something that oily skin is going to love, dry skin most likely doesn't, and vice versa. Normal skin people, you just enjoy the best of both worlds. But this foundation, the Hourglass Vanish foundation, the stick foundation, they came out with the liquid formula. I never tried it out. I was just impressed and happy with the stick foundation. So many things to say. I'm going to put my review down below. But honestly, a lot of people were raving about it, but I was like, okay, I kind of want to try it. But I didn't think I was going to love this. I didn't think I was going to fall in love with it. I talk about it like right now every time, like, you know, with this foundation, we just like put it on your skin. It just like instantly melts. And then I love blending it with a brush because it just kind of pushes in the products, melts it even more, meshes it with your skin, the warmth of your skin. Wears beautifully. I love the coverage. This is great for on the go for those of you who like to do your makeup, maybe on the train or on the bus. It's like mess free. You just kind of like do a little couple of stripes around your face, go on with the brush. Don't have to worry about dirtying your hands with like liquid foundation dropping all over your clothes. It's just perfection. It's perfection. I can't even, like, if you haven't tried this, you need to. If you want to invest, if there's one that you're going to try from the ones I mentioned, you really want to treat yourself, and you want a really good outcome no matter what your skin type is, I think Hourglass, I think that might be my winner. I love this for like those just flawless faces. I just love this product. Probably not the best summertime product because it is a stick foundation, a little bit heavier, so I haven't been using it for the summertime, but definitely in the fall. You and me? Yes, get it. Two other face products. I totally have not been really using powder on my face, but when I do, because I'm dry skin, I'm trying to omit that. Probably omit it a little bit more so that the winter time's coming up. But if I had to use a face powder, if you're dry skin, you want something super lightweight, I'm not looking for extra coverage. I'd rather get that out of my hydrating foundation. I just kind of want something to top off and to like just help my bronzer blend out a little bit better. Goes well without, but still, I just, you know, a little added extra. Two kind of setting powders that I love to use. The first one was definitely a go-to, and I think this is great for all skin types to try. This is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. This is their powder. Mine is in the shade medium. I'd probably need a darker shade right now, but I haven't used it. This is one that I use in my makeup kit when I do a makeup. So I don't touch this one, hence the really light color. But this one, I love to kind of like seal in makeup very, very lightly. It's just very finely milled. It just goes on top beautifully. And I just love the fact that this was definitely a great go-to for dry skin where I didn't look powdery. I didn't look cakey. I didn't feel heavy. It is exactly what it says. It's like a skin finish natural type of powder foundation. So for those of you who maybe just prefer a powder foundation, I think this would be a great way to go if you want to just do primer, some concealer, and just kind of do some correcting there, evening out the skin tone. the powder foundation, I think this is a great route to go. So for those of you who like that, that's why I kind of wanted to mention this one. For those of you who are dry like me and you're not exactly looking for coverage, you want an extra added glow. You don't want to take away from the glow that you did with your primer, your foundation. You want an extra little veil of glow with the powder to kind of top off your face. Galactic Luminous Face Powder. It's gonna be your best friend. I first discovered how much I love this with my Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation, which I loved. I put this on top. I loved it even more. That's how I know this Luminous Face Powder was my jam, my number one. Oh my God, like a little bit goes a long way. You can kind of go in with your beauty blender and really mesh everything in. Whereas you're kind of putting just like a light dusting of powder, but it's still giving you that luminous effect. I feel like normal skin, you'll really like this. Dry skin, either skip the powder. If you want to mess around with the powder, very, very lightweight, no coverage, just luminosity, go for the Galactic powder. Plus, I really like their packaging. It's really cute. Compared to the MAC, I love MAC, but I mean, I don't need all that. Like, I guess you're trying to do something, but I prefer to put this in my purse. Concealers. Surprisingly, for a concealer worth your money that I'm not going to mention on my channel, what I would have said probably my number one, like pick it up, you need it, would have been the Tarte Shape Tape. No jabs to Tarte Shape Tape. I loved it. I love it. I loved it. I still use it from time to time, especially as a like eyeshadow primer since I still have some left. But I feel like I found so many dupes for the Tarte Shape Tape where I'm just like, that's not even worth my money anymore. I'm never going to repurchase that because I can just buy an $11 L'Oreal concealer. I can buy an e.l.f. Camo concealer. I can buy CoverGirl's Undercover Concealer, which is more hydrating. I'll link all those videos down below so you don't have to spend like almost like $20, $30, $25, $30 on a Tarte Shape Tape. Plus that one, I was like, yeah, that's kind of dry actually compared to the other ones where it's like, okay, I like these a little bit better. The drugstore's got me covered there with a full coverage concealer. But one, for those of you who don't like full coverage, maybe something a little bit more on the lighter, creamier side, a soft matte coverage concealer, their Instant Retouch Concealer in combination with the foundation. Love this combo for a nice medium coverage that doesn't feel heavy. I think Fenty did a great job with adding the coverage, but I'm not feeling that coverage. So if you guys have not tried the Fenty concealer, not only do I love the lightweightness of it, I love how it covers my dark circles, how it doesn't feel heavy. And let's talk about that shade selection though. You're bound to kind of find something for you, and if you already bought one of the foundations, it's going to be easier to kind of color match the concealer to it. They, you know, kind of have them like complementing each other in a way, so I always love that. I hate it when foundations, you find your shade in a foundation, then they come out with another line and they're completely different numbers, or they come out the concealers that are completely different, have nothing to do. Like, why? Like, I just make my life easier. But you can always go into Sephora and, you know, swatch these, try them out. But if you haven't tried the Fenty concealer, if you like something nice and lightweight for every day, or if you want to glam it up, try Fenty. Bronzers. Oof. Okay, so a couple of bronzers. One that I don't even have anymore, but I want to give an honorable mention to, where if I could, I would buy it again, but I've been testing out other high-end bronzers. I'm like, I still have those, so I'm not going to repurchase it just yet. But if I'm shopping at Nordstrom or like Macy's one of these days, and I'm just like, fuck it, oops, you know, fell into my bag. Oh my God, what am I going to do? The one that I would totally repurchase, I fell in love with, I think a lot of people are going to like this one, is the Bobbi Brown bronzer. I can't remember what shade I was in. I think it was like golden something. I'll link it down below in the description box. But oh my God, I love that bronzer. I think a lot of people are gonna like that formula. They have different colors first off, which I love, but it was just, so I feel like Bobbi Brown products aren't very harsh. They aren't supposed to be like super pigmented. They're supposed to give you kind of like that skin like a natural finish, which is, I think like that just kind of complemented my skin really beautifully. But Golden Lights, I think it was Golden Lights was the name of the bronzer, but if you pick up a Bobbi Brown bronzer, yes, definitely, I think you're going to love it for sure. The other two bronzers that I have now that I love, the first one, you're going to see a lot of Fenty in this video, but oh my God, Fenty Beauty Bronzer, I love it. I have mine in Private Island. I love the shade. I love the formula. I love it. I think it's one of those also. It's like not too harsh. I think it blends in nicely. It's not too matte where it's like, you know, kind of drying up on your skin. I love the shade. It has like those camel undertones that go well with my skin tone, so it doesn't look too orange or anything. I'm wondering if this could be a hit or a miss for some people. I definitely highly recommend it. I know my friend Patricia, she tried it. She might have had like an allergic reaction to it or something, but maybe the color she got, I don't know. She wasn't digging it, but I personally love it. I think, I love the packaging. I love the product. I think that they did a great job, and I love the amount of colors you can choose from. Now, one that Patricia did agree with, my recommendations that I love. This is definitely one that I reach for, especially for those like lazy days. Like I'm not trying to sculpt and contour and do all that. This is that, or if you do, go for it for sure. But this is definitely a great go-to when I'm in a rush or I don't want to do anything, but I still want to look good, because it's like, yeah, I'm just hanging out like this with, you know, a nice bronze face. This is the bronzer I reach for. It is the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer. Mine is in the shade Rosewood. Once again, different color selections. This one is a little bit different. Let me swatch these for you so you can see. I weirdly like both. Hopefully you can see both. This one has like more pinkiness kind of to it, pinky warmth. Whereas, so this is the Anastasia. I'm like so tan right now. And then this is the Fenty. Like if you can just see them together, Fenty and Anastasia. Like it's Fenty, you can definitely see more camel on it, but I like both. Both really work for me. Yeah, crazy. I like them both. Once again, Anastasia, I just feel like it's just one of those that glide with the big brush just everywhere really quickly. Ooh, love it. This is one that I get compliments on when I'm wearing it. People are like, oh my God, what bronzer are you wearing? I was like, Anastasia. Like I've gotten compliments with this one, so I'm like, all right, okay. Maybe the girl just wanted a really good tip. But it's happened different spots. And I was like, yes, Anastasia, get it. You need it. They're having it on sale for Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. I forgot to mention it in my recommendations, but it wasn't in the one of the like special days. It's in their hot buys section. So I don't know if this is going to be going on the whole 21 days of September. It's on sale for $19. Originally, it's about $28. Yes, I spent $28 on a bronzer. Totally worth it. I will repurchase it. Maybe if I can no, I'm going to repurchase it in the package because I like the little mirror that I can take with it. Totally worth it. But if you can save like $8 or $9, do it. I think this one is definitely going to be a favorite for everybody. I'm totally not a blush girl. I kind of stick to what I know. I stick to what I like. I don't have dozens of blushes out there, maybe more drugstore because I've tried them out. But these were just ones where it's like, I need it. And they've worked out. And I love them. I continue to use them. Couple of brands that I love for blushes, because like I said, there's so many products out there. What do you use? What brand has a great formula? Okay, so blushes for sure, I would say MAC. Try out MAC blushes. I love them too. Of course, that I love are in the peachy realm, but I think that people really like is, of course, Peaches. Guess what color it is? Peaches. And then the other one that's a staple in my collection is Melba. So Peaches is definitely peach. Melba is definitely a little bit more like soft mauve-y peach. So it's kind of like, you kind of got your mauve, kind of got your pink, but it's peach. And it's a more like neutral peach. Then, so you have Melba and then you have Peaches. Peaches is peach. So if you love peach, like me, get Peaches. But if you want something a little bit more neutral, I would definitely go with something like a Melba, who was all about Melba back in the day. I love me some Melba. Also, I love that I can like depot these and put them like in a Z palette and just kind of have that, you know, a little bit more organized. The next blush formula, which I think is awesome. I think any color that you pick up is going to be great. Long lasting longevity. Tarte blushes are beautiful. I love that they also kind of each individual color comes in this packaging. Mine is in the shade Tipsy. I probably got to get rid of this because I haven't used this in a while. They also had one, I think it was like clay. It was a beautiful like neutral shade, but like this is orange. Yeah, I'm never going to wear this again. I honestly haven't used it. I've just had it because I can't get rid of it, but I think we're going to get rid of it just because it's old and we don't want to have expired makeup, but that is orange. They have a couple of other different colors, but I think for like the longest lasting blush, so it's like Amazonian clay blush, it's supposed to have that longevity. I definitely agree with it. I think Tarte blushes, especially maybe for like a great work blush, for if you're going to be out and about for like 10 plus, 12 plus hours, you want your blush to last. If anything, your face disappears, but your blush is going to last. Tarte blushes, best investment ever. If you just pick up one neutral color, and you won't need another blush until you finish it. Last, a staple blush that you need in your life. Totally worth it. I think everybody's gonna love this shade. It is NARS. It's a NARS blush. It's not Orgasm. This one is in the shade Madly. Neutral AF shade, but beautiful. It's like a seashell pink shade, but it's like not too light. It's just nude. It's just freaking nude. Nude AF right here. Let me see if I can get that for you guys. Super nude, but beautiful. So if you want like a super neutral brush, I think this is also great for everyday workday, or especially with like those crazy glam looks or just neutral glam looks. I think this one is just one that I continue to reach for. I love it. I love how soft this formula is, how buildable. This also kind of has like a healthy sheen to it, not sparkle. Not super sheen, but it's just like a healthy little extra glow to it. So NARS blushes, yes, I have a couple of other ones. It was kind of a splurge deal that I did. They were limited edition though, so I'm not going to mention them in this video, but NARS, yes. And then remember, everybody was loving Orgasm, so go for that. But if you want something a little bit more neutral, not as crazy, go with Madly. 2 highlights that you need in your life. First of all, I've already talked about it. I love it. Fenty Beauty. I think any of their highlights, just whatever your shade preference is. This one is in the one Hustler Baby. This is, honestly, this is just a go-to recently. Between this one and Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy, but that was limited edition, no longer available. Love that. I've never loved a highlight so much until this one, and it's not limited edition, so get your hands on it. Hustler Baby. They also have a couple of other shades depending, you know, what your skin tone, what type of highlight. Some crazier colors if you want to do that, a little unicorn glow action. But yes, I love how soft it is and having the inner corner of my eyes. Ooh. But yes, oh my god, love it. I love how buttery smooth it is. It doesn't look like glitter on my face. Another one, a universal one, I think everybody's gonna love. This is a great first highlight. I feel like this is the Laura Geller. This is their Gilded Honey. There's their Baked Gelato highlights. I think this color, I mean, even me, even when I'm not tan, this is a beautiful gold highlight. It's not too gold. And I also think it complements other skin tones that are a little bit tanner and deeper. Like, it feels like a little gelato, so smooth. So not too different. Let me see if I can swatch the Fenty. Not totally different from the Fenty, actually. Do we have a dupe here? I would say maybe this is my pinky is the Laura Geller, and this finger right here is the Fenty. Let me see. They're very similar, actually. Maybe that's why I love it. I would say the Laura Geller's on top, and this is the Fenty. Fenty definitely looks more gold. The Laura Geller definitely has some hints of like champagne to it. Ooh, yeah, definitely more champagne-y, the Laura Geller. So whichever route you want to go. I would say the Laura Geller is definitely a little bit more subtle, but you can build it up. This is definitely a great go-to highlight that I like to use for anybody. They're like, I don't know what I should use. This is a good, easy, but like not like you're holding back. This isn't a basic bitch highlight, but it's definitely if you are an inner basic bitch, but you kind of want to unleash your bad bitch and you kind of want to step it up with the highlight. This is a good go-to highlight. If you want to contour aside from bronzing, if you want to get an actual contour palette, totally don't need to, but you got 2 options here. So this is the Kat Von D, their Shade and Light contour palette. I think this is definitely my favorite contour palette. This formula is buttery smooth. Oh my gosh. Love it. That's every time I contour with it, I'm like, ooh, yes. This contour palette, you need it, but you don't exactly need this whole contour palette. I get it. It's just one face. Honestly, for me, I just use this top half for my sister and Patricia. I basically just use this. Sometimes I'll mix in this for myself, but you don't need the whole palette. You really don't. So what I do love about this contour palette is that at Sephora, probably Kat Von D website as well, They have individual pans, refillable pans, which I think is the best thing ever, especially for people who bought the, contour palette and you're like, wow, I really don't need a whole palette for myself. Like, why did I buy this? But I want that color refilled. You can get it individually, I think online only, but still, like, I know I want to get maybe these two filled up for myself, and I can. I think you totally should. Like, it's just so finely milled. It brushes onto the skin beautifully. I think it's just a perfect shadow colors. Like these colors that when I use them on my face, it's just perfection. When I want to kind of step it up, be extra glam, take my time. This is birthday makeup. This is, like special wedding makeup. This is the palette that I reach for. You're gonna love these formulas. Finally, my favorite, lipsticks, lip products. I love my lipsticks. I love, honestly, if there's anything I can justify spending my money on high-end wise, it's a lipstick. I'm like, okay, but I have 50 other nudes, but this is different. I can totally justify a high-end lipstick, and they're mostly going to be nudes because I'm just like, okay, I'm spending how much? This one lipstick, I better wear it every day. In between all my other ones, I have to wear every day. So let's talk about lip liners. One thing, I don't remember which video long ago where I was like, I don't need a high-end lip liner. I feel like I don't, but I do. You don't, but you do. If you try a high-end lip liner, this high-end lip liner, a MAC lip liner, I was just like, you don't need a MAC lip liner. You just don't. But I tried MAC Whirl lip liner. Patricia, shout out, bought it for me for my birthday, and I fell in love. Who remembers when it was all about the MAC Whirl lip liner right there? Oof, beautiful, perfect mauve shade. And I actually, it was close to being done anyway, but I ended up losing it. Luckily, I got the most out of it, and I was just like, I need it back in my life. Like, this is just worth it to me. I need it, and I repurchased another one. So if you need a high-end lip liner, if you just need one in your life, MAC, definitely for sure. I love the pigmentation of it. I love that it doesn't bleed out. It's not super creamy, so it's not going to go all over the place, but it does what I want it to do. I love MAC Whirl lip liner. I also, because I needed it, bought MAC Strip Down lip liner, which I thought like, this isn't going to make the biggest difference. I can't find it right now. Honestly, that's how much I've been using it. It's in one of my purses, my book bag. I really don't know. But that Strip Down lip liner, yes, I've been trying to get, I think, was it Oak? Or I forgot what, but MAC lip liners are usually sold out. So if you can get it, the Whirl, the Strip Down. I also have a pink one. Yes, if you need a pink lip liner, Embrace Me. Oh, yeah. If you love your bright pinks, and I'll tell you which lipstick I've used it with. Embrace Me, like, ugh, look at that. I love it. Definitely need a MAC lip liner. It's worth your money. Like, I love my drugstore. I have a bunch of different drugstore lip liners, but at the same time, there's nothing like a MAC lip liner. I get it. I understand. Liquid Lipsticks, a brand that you need to get, that you're not going to regret. I think this is great for every day, but especially for those of you who can't be bothered to reapply your lipstick, who work all day and you just forget and you want something to last on your lips. Galactic liquid lipsticks. They're matte lip paints. I have mine in the shade Divine, which is a beautiful mauve shade, and in the shade Bashful. So let's go in and swatch these, because I'm going to have a lot of nudes. You can be like, bitch, these are all the same. And be like, no, it's not. Don't you see that difference? There's a difference, although I might find some dudes, but there's a difference. Oof, Bashful, yeah, it's definitely my go-to. That's Divine and that's Bashful. Totally different types of nudes, but I love them both. Honestly, these are just some where I wear all day. I eat lunch, I drink lots of coffee, I drink things, alcoholic things after work, and it just stays on. It was crazy. I remember it was with Divine. I wore it all throughout a whole work day. I left and I was like, my lips are still put together. And the way that it just kind of fades, where just, the pinkness of your lips kind of blends in, so you're like, oh, I can't even tell. Yes, Galactic. I love their formulas. Also, any of these aren't going to be too drying either, because I think probably, if I would have done this video a while ago, I probably would have mentioned these Stila lipsticks, the shade Beso. Oof, that is like one of the prettiest reds. But those came out probably one of the first liquid lipsticks I ever tried when I started getting into makeup. I loved it. But compared to like the newest formulas, like that feels really dry now. I don't know if they've reformulated, so I would have to try them again in order to maybe wanting to include them. But let me know if you have tried, you know, a new Stila lipstick recently, liquid lipstick, and whether you feel like it's drier compared to the other ones. I would have mentioned it, but I was like, no, it's kind of dry. I loved it. Worth it for that Beso, that red lipstick, but a little dry. The next formula that I love, two more nudes, kind of similar, is the Kat Von D liquid lipsticks. They're everlasting liquid lipsticks. Once again, we have Lolita. I don't know which version I have. There's a whole controversy, old and new. I don't know which one I have. I'll show you what color. And then the other one, Ludwig. Ludwig with the lip liner is my jam, my everyday. But let's see, Lolita. Ooh, I gotta get rid of this. Yeah, I haven't used it. We're actually gonna throw this out. Look at that. That's black. Ooh. I haven't tried that in a while. Oh, okay, it's different. So far, it's different. And Ludwig. Ludwig, we're still good. Ooh, oh yeah, I love Ludwig. Also very different from Bashful. So we have Ludwig right there. Definitely not as like purple, more like those dark pink berry like undertones. And then we have Ludwig, which is lighter and a little bit pinker than Bashful. But Ludwig is just like my great everyday, like no makeup type of liquid lipstick with a lip liner underneath. Yeah, we're gonna throw away Lolita. But yeah, oof, love. Next two shades, Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks. Love. The one that I'm wearing on my lips right now, this transition to fall, I am feeling it, is Veronica. And then the other dark one is Trust Issues. I have a couple of other colors, but for the fall, wanted to do a fall shout out. Comment down below if you want to see my favorite fall lipsticks. I gotta do that. So, ooh yeah. Veronica, I think Veronica, like every skin tone can like enjoy this, and it would look different and different skin tones. Trust Issues, if you want Vamp. Ooh, Vamp galore. You need it in your life. And Veronica's a little bit darker than Divine from Galactic. So yeah, Galactic still has a little bit more purple. This is Veronica and this is Trust Issues. They're different. Yep, they're more different. Divine is more purple. Look, I'll show you. They look the same, but they're not. They are not. Although kind of, no, they're not. They are not. They wear very differently. The next item, if you actually, it's worth your money, but you feel like you're saving, the Sephora lip stains. Oh my God. One of my favorite lipstick formulas. It's like a kind of, what is it? Those Color Pops. They're like the soft matte. They're the velvet matte, or what is it called? It's not full on matte. This is what the Sephora, their lip stains are. This one is in the shade 23. They never write down the names on here, just the numbers. This one's different too. This one is lighter. So this is definitely a lighter version. God, these are looking the same, but they're different. Yeah. It's even lighter than my other mauve shades. Yeah, lighter. And this is more pink, but this has more purple, but it's a little bit darker. So number 23, they've also had, I know Sorbet is a favorite one of mine for a berry lipstick. So these are great, I would say, starters for those of you who want to try the liquid lipstick, but you don't want a matte liquid lipstick. You want a comfortable matte liquid lipstick. So something more like velvety, just like, it's not going to be transfer proof though, but you kind of still want that paint lipstick route. Sephora liquid lipsticks, and they have every freaking color under the sun. If you just go just in their nudes collection, you will find a nude for you. They have like 50 different nudes, 50 different reds, like so many. Like I was trying to find the perfect nude. Like I think, but I'm between these 10 nudes in this one lipstick collection. I think totally worth it, where you can like, they're probably at the same price, a little bit more than like a drugstore lipstick, maybe like $5 more. Totally worth it. I love these so much. I love that you can see the color, so if you have a bunch, which eventually I will, you can really enjoy those, but totally worth your money. I'm going to use this every day and not feel totally guilty, but I can say I bought something at Sephora. These next two products are definitely splurge level. This next one for sure. If you want to buy a $30 lipstick and you want cute packaging, because it's a thing to do, and yeah. So if you want to go that route, NARS. Who remembers when the NARS Audacious lipsticks came out? Ooh. Of course, I bought a nude because it's $30. So I was like, yes, you better wear this. I bought 2 nudes because I couldn't decide. So I spent like $60 on 2 lipsticks, but whatever. Anita, I need you in my life, Anita. Anita is so beautiful. It's like a beautiful dusty rose shade added with the lip liner on its own. So creamy. These are so creamy, buttery, smooth. They glide on, hydration. They're not matte. They're not going to stay on all day. But I mean, you wouldn't mind like, ooh, just adding a little bit more. If you're not a matte lipstick girl, you want a luxe lipstick, but that's worth the money because you spent how much on this? Those are like 2, maybe 3, maybe 4 lunches, depending how you stretch it out for the day. NARS Audacious lipsticks, totally worth it. I have the other shade in Raquel, which is an even lighter, like peachier nude. Some of their dark shades though, ooh, they're beautiful. But yes, NARS lipsticks, I think totally worth the investment. That's what it is, an investment. Colorful route. This one though, this one. I haven't used this because I bought this years ago and I just can't get rid of it, but I need to just get a new one, I guess. But I'm just gonna throw this one out. But I can't. Look at this. The NARS, their regular like packaging lipsticks. This shade, totally worth it. Needed in your life. If you need a bright pink, NARS shop. Eye roll, orgasm. Oh my god. Are you ready? Are you ready? You're not even ready. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't stop. Oh, you want a bright pink lipstick? Ooh, with a darker bright pink, that MAC Embrace lip liner. Oh my god. Can you see that? Can you see that though? Okay, I need to throw this one away. I don't want to. It's so beautiful though. And I need to buy a new one because, I think NARS lipsticks formulas are just like the best thing ever. Who is it? If you guys follow Melissa Alatorre here on YouTube and on Instagram, I need to not because she loves a good bold lipstick and she is selling me on some of these NARS lipsticks, those reds. Oh, I know I'm going to find a good pink, but I'm afraid because I don't want to, but I need to, and it's going to happen. I'm about to have another oops moment online, Nordstrom soon, maybe this weekend. But oh my god, yeah. NARS lipsticks, you're going to get it with them. Pigmentation and even longevity though. I forget what line this is, but it's like in their nice soft matte. This is like the original packaging and lipsticks. These lipsticks last. These last a long time. I wore this in college. A long night of drinking. My lipsticks look great. Oh, love it. I know what I'm going to buy next. I don't want to. I think I need to shop at Sephora. Why did I do this video? Now I need to go to Sephora. I need to. Sometimes going to Sephora. I love getting a little bag. I just love shopping. No, let's go online. This is terrible. So I might buy some things from NARS. But also, I'm not a lip gloss girl, but something that I've been eyeing and I feel like it's totally worth it are their lip glosses. I really want the Orgasm lip gloss. They used to have Chelsea, who remembers that, in the little pots. Ooh, beautiful. They have it. I think they have it in the lip gloss. I need it. NARS lip products I love, I need in my life, and those Orgasm ones just look beautiful. Speaking of gloss, last product, like I said, I'm not a lip gloss girl. NARS lip gloss, I definitely like. Honorable mention here that I don't have anymore. I bought it a long time ago, but Buxom lip glosses I think are worth your money. If you like those lip plumping effects, you want it to look juicy, you want gloss. Buxom, another gloss, is a Fenty. Oh my god, this one, Fenty Glow, their gloss bombs, this universal shade. I think everybody, yes, whenever I have used the gloss, I'm very much like, I need a lip liner, I need a lipstick underneath, and a gloss. For the girls who've just been like, I'm just gonna put on a gloss, maybe a lip liner, but just a gloss, I'm like, what? What's going on here? I never thought it possible for me until the Fenty Gloss Bomb. This is like the effortless gloss look, the effortless makeup look, the lazy makeup look, but I want to amp it up a little bit. Or this is even like, I'm a glam as fuck and I want to amp it up even more with the gloss. Fenty Gloss. Yes, I have never been more into lip glosses until the Fenty lip gloss, where I'm just like, I need more and I need as many as good as this. And I know once I run out of this mini, I'm gonna need to get the big one because this is the gloss you need in your life. It's worth it. The mini And the highlight, oh, best investment ever. Best thing in the world, especially if you love to buy a lot of different makeup products. This is so worth it. You didn't spend too much. You don't feel too guilty. Totally worth it. But Fenty though, this gloss changed my life for the better. All right, I don't know how long this video is, but I didn't think I was gonna have a lot of products to talk about. I think I'm gonna need to do a trip to Sephora or Nordstrom or Macy's soon, because I feel like there's just so many other new products out there that I think I need to try, and eventually I need to make a new version of this. But these are products that I've bought in, that I've loved, that I feel like I continue to use. They're just a staple in my collection, and they're totally worth the money. I bought it and I haven't looked back. And if anybody asks me, it's like, yes, you need it in your life. You won't regret it. Hashtag no regrets. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was very helpful. Let me know if you end up picking up any of these products and you agree. No regrets. You saw the bill at Sephora and you just said charge it, because that's probably what most of these shopping days were. But it was like the best thing ever. Let me know what other products you recommended you think I need in my life, because let's just enable each other. Let's have this relationship. That's what friends are for. Just do it. Just throw it in the bag. Let's help each other out for when we have those splurge days. We want to mix it up. You know, drugstore is great, but sometimes Sephora, it's like heaven. It's like, oh, like, come on. You can't resist Sephora. You can't resist swatching. Maybe like have it on your wish list for a while and then finally just pounce. So let me know which products I need to pounce on like yesterday. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos. Keep up with all drugstore and high end. And I'll see you guys next time.